Oh, it was a picture.
You thought it was gonna like record?
Yeah, that was stupid. Don't think that because you took out the pillow, I'm not gonna tell the joke about you being short. We started a different video when he was sitting on the pillow so he would look taller. But then I made a joke in that video, so he restarted the video, and I still made the joke anyway. Now he's just short. Okay, all right. Okay. We are answering questions I received on Instagram in regards to us as a couple. He has not heard the questions, so therefore I won't be reading them because I don't want to sound... I want his, like, genuine response, I guess, but... Yeah, so go.
Okay. First question. How did you guys meet?
On a beach.
No, we did not meet on the beach.
Our toes met in the sand.
Blackpeoplemeet.com.
That's true. He was like, ain't you a little white to be here?
I said it.
That's not true.
Then she said our son was black, and then I was like, oh, okay.
I see why you're here. Okay, so that's not true. we both happen to have a video app in our phone, and it wasn't a dating app actually. It was just some random video app, and you can search for other people on the app. So I guess he found me. I don't know. He found me.
Attractive. So I hit her up. And the rest is history.
Speak up.
1 year later.
A little more than a year. We talked for...
True.
I was talking to this dude who I really liked in New York. But it wasn't working out, really. Like, he didn't do much. Like, we would just talk whenever he had free time. And then he made a bunch of time to talk to me, even though he was working and stuff. And I was like, okay, so he can make time for me, but this nigga can't make time for me. Clearly, I'm not very important to this one. So anyway, he basically stole me away from that dude.
Some player shit.
And we were like in completely different states. He was up here in Atlanta, and I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. And we decided, like, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks into talking to each other. I think it was roughly a month into talking to each other. We decided we would drive like a half and half. Mm-hmm. I will go up to Jacksonville, and he will go down to Jacksonville, which is basically the same, like 4 or 5 hours of a drive from up or down. The halfway point, I guess, basically. And so we did, and we met then, and then we liked each other a lot, and then, like, I think another month into that, we were already in a relationship. And then a couple of months into that, we were already moving in together. I drove up a lot. Certain weekends.
Yeah, she did a lot of driving. So I would have felt bad if I didn't stick with her. Just because all the driving she did. I couldn't do it to her.
Man, you gotta speak up. You speak really low. I know I'm loud, but you speak so low.
I got bass in my voice. I can't help that.
Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't because he didn't want to. He had a really, really, really shitty car. I mean, like an old shitty car that like squeaked and stuff. And like if you drove it past a certain mileage, it was like... So he couldn't drive 9 hours in that car.
I wasn't about to drive.
Twice, up and down. And we both weren't in a financial spot where we could just rent cars. My car was in better condition, so I did most of the driving.
Like, this is a long answer. Like,
yeah, I know. It's a YouTube video.
You gotta get to the point.
Okay, next question.
Okay. How does weight affect your relationship, if it does at all?
I don't think it does at this point, but it did. Like I remember I used to feel like I couldn't do this that I'm doing, put my leg on him or ride him.
She gets hot easy. So,
That's how you think it affects us? Because I get hot?
yeah, because you have to blast the AC, and I get cold.
Because he's tiny.
And then she's just so inconsiderate with it. She's like, I don't care about you being cold. Put a jacket on or something.
It's true because I'm going to be sweaty and you just cold. Like you could fix your cold by putting extra clothes on.
Like,
I can't fix my hot. Like you want me to walk around naked constantly
No.
because you would like that.
No.
That's why. You selfish. You selfish.
she runs the AC year long. Winter, snow oblivion, like whatever. I'm not used to that. And she has like 3 different fans on the room.
Okay. Who's the one with the long answers now?
That wasn't that long of an answer.
Okay. I got over it though. I used to think I was gonna squish him and like hurt him. I can hurt him. I think that's probably one of the problems. Because I'm bigger than he is, if I get really, really, really angry, I have the potential of hurting him. Like I've accidentally hurt him before without wanting to hurt him because he was a little smaller than me. I think that probably. But I mean, I try not to ever. Not that he can't take it. He's sat me down. If he's, in that moment where he's serious enough. Next question.
Okay. Does your mental health affect your relationship? And how does your boyfriend deal with it?
That one's for you.
Yeah, because she has her days. You just kind of have to calm her down and deal with it the best you can. But I love her through it all. It doesn't really matter.
It does
We deal
affect
with it
me
together.
because I know it affects him. Like, how do I explain it? Like, I didn't actually come to the conclusion that I had legit mental issues until I got with him. Because I knew he loved me, and with that love, he would sit down as calm as he possibly could and just be like, baby, maybe think about seeing a doctor. Everybody else I had been with just kind of thought I was crazy. I think that the fact that he loved me enough was what made me, like, seek help, I guess. So it affects me because it affects him, which led me to fix it. Before, my son probably should have affected me to fix it, but I used to live with people. I used to live with my mom, and I used to live with my ex-husband and his family and stuff, and they kind of, like, he was really with them a lot, so I didn't have to do with him as much as I have to do with him now that I'm truly independent from anybody else.
Was that it?
I think so.
Okay.
You answered your part, right? Like how my
What's
mental health
hard for
affects
you?
you.
The hardest thing about dealing with it is you have to, like, stop, breathe, and then realize, like, the person that you're dealing with has mental health issues, and they have their days where
Like what you would possibly respond, how you would
I have to
respond
change.
to someone
I have to
else.
change my response to when you have those situations or when you do have those outbursts.
It's
I
true,
can't come.
actually.
I can't come at you in a volatile way because it's just gonna keep on.
But he didn't know that before.
Sparking,
We
yeah.
actually had to work through that. Like he was willing and understanding enough that we were able to work through that because there was a point where he would trigger me worse. Like he would say things and I would be like I would be this angry, and he would just say one thing, and it would just be like. So we definitely had to. It took a few tries. 4.
How did y'all take the bed pics?
What?
What?
What's a secret?
So,
We're not telling you that. Next.
okay. 5. I love your family. Are y'all interested in adopting a 23-year-old? I'm good with kids, and I cook and clean. What's your handwriting spell?
Hi. How can I write so good?
Alright.
She's cute. I saw a picture of her. She's black with curly hair. So she can't come. Cause she's cute. Sorry.
I got you.
No cute bitches around him. But you keep going. You find you that family that's gonna adopt you and your cooking and your kid skills. You don't give up on your dreams. 6.
Anchor. How long did it take to be comfortable in your skin around him? To your boyfriend, what made you start talking to her aside from beauty?
I'm still not fully comfortable. Ask him. If he comes and he tries to grab and kiss on my belly, I still be like, hey. But it's gotten better. Like, it used to be a lot worse when I first started living with him. That he had to see me naked a lot.
I think we're both pretty comfortable by this point.
Personally, I just think that because of my fluctuating weight, I'm never going to reach a point where I'm going to be fully 100% comfortable enough with him seeing flaws in my body. But I know that he's going to love me regardless of them. So I'm just okay with it now. Like, my body can affect me because of my own, like what I want to look like for myself. But my body no longer affects me thinking that it's because of him. Does that make sense? Like, he knows that there are things about my body I want to change. But they're not because of him. They're just because I want to change them. So, what was your question?
What made you start talking to her aside from beauty?
That's not a question for me, that's for you. I'm the bomb.com.
Okay. She's very smart. And she's really artistic. And she's godly. And she had a lot of positive qualities. She made me a better person, so that's what really got me to the point where I said I can't be without her.
I'm putting this on YouTube to use it against you in the future when you try to dump me.
Oh, okay. I already signed that agreement a long time ago.
I actually did make him sign something. I wrote in a paper that he would never dump me for something really stupid, like pregnancy or weight changes, or me getting sick. He signed it. I have it. What's next? Number 7.
Any plans on getting married, having a second baby? Wow. Yes. We do have plans of marriage.
I have no idea.
I got something cooking.
That's what he tells me every time I ask. It's a lie.
It is a lie. No, it's not a lie. They're not definite plans, but they're plans.
What the
Like-
fuck does that mean?
Like they're not like plans written out.
Stop the video.